Hello everybody, Reggie Town here with my first video in ages. Apologies for the delay and apologies if the acoustics are a bit bad because my house is still like a building site. We have no flooring down, so it's a bit echoey possibly, for which I apologise. The redecorating work we've been getting done in the house has taken longer than expected, so that is why there's been no video since, well, for 10 days now I think. So please show me some love and hit the like and share and subscribe, and if you're not a prick, join the Facebook group, etc. All that stuff. Today we've got three 60NL Aussie dollar cash tables, and this is a 15 Aussie dollar donkament that I'm playing in because I have all day to myself just about. So I thought, why not fire a donkament up too? The software isn't as smooth as normal because we have 4 tables and I have Camtasia running with the webcam, so it's just my CPU usage is a bit higher than usual. Please don't think the software runs as clunky as this because it just doesn't. It's super smooth normally, but when we've got a lot of stuff running, it doesn't always carry the favour of my laptop. So yeah, looking forward to the session. Had a really good session this morning. Tried to record this morning, but there was people delivering stuff and this, that, and the other. It was a pain in the ass. The phone rang a few times. It was a really good session. I made quite a lot of chips, but and sadly, it was like a broken recording, so I had to fucking get rid of it, which is a shame because there were some pretty nice donations coming my way. Those of you who are in the Facebook group will notice that I'm playing No Limit Hold'em and not Pot Limit Omaha after announcing last week that I was going to play quite a lot of PLO this month. I still intend to play PLO, but when I see No Limit Hold'em games with this many fish in them, as you can see all these tables, I'd be a fool to not grind these games from a pure expected value point of view. Playing these 60 no limit games is going to be better for me today than playing PLO. So basically my strategy is if there's good no limit holding games to grind, I'll grind them, and when the action's a little bit thin on the ground, then I'll put some work into my PLO game. You might want to watch this video on double speed because I've been giving my game a little bit of thought lately, watching some old school videos which I fucking loved. Some like old Deuces Crack Beluga Whale videos, which are fucking tremendous in my opinion. And it's reminded me that my best game is to just like sit, play, grind soft games, don't get out of line, don't get fancy, just play proper, solid, boring but effective ABC poker. So a lot of the stuff that I've been arsing around with the last few months, to be frank, the light 3-bet, the floating, a lot of like the stuff that I would consider to be like relatively fancy play is going, and we're just going to put a really solid ABC grind month in, and I expect to absolutely fucking crush. We like him tanking and potting. We're going to just keep letting him do his thing. If he slows down, then we're going to, if we just bet like 5 here, set up a nice river jam. I suspect he's going to check fold a lot. Pot the flop, check the turn. Usually it's a give up. Yeah, it was, sadly. I'm not going to be set man in the 3s against that stack depth. I'm going to let them go. So yeah, you're going to see some proper old school Reggie in the next few days and weeks. And you're going to see some proper old school Reggie type results where, you know, I put up a decent volume and I put up some decent profits. Almost guarantee it. especially when you have dudes around who are basically just slamming their money in drawing them. You love to see it. And hopefully you love to see some kind of reload coming in. No, sadly not, but never mind. So yeah, I've kind of gone back to some of my like proper old school ranges. Not getting out of line from early position because I've just been finding it really difficult in these games where you go multi-way a lot. You're raising some slender hands under the gun, middle position. You're getting multiple callers behind, and then you're kind of flopping awkward things, like flopping like strong second pairs, weakish top pairs, mediocre draws, etc. And I've just been struggling out of position with some of like the bottom of my opening ranges. So we've tightened that up a little bit. Again, dull as shit for people who want to watch maybe. But you know, is a 52-25 really going to realise that I'm playing pretty nitty? Especially when if he clicks on my name, he sees that, you know, I've got like relatively normal tag stats. If I'm going into nip mode, I expect my VPIP and PFR to be dropping to around 18, 14, something like that from the 21-16. It might not seem like a lot, and it isn't a lot, but the hands that I'm lobbing off from various positions are ones that I believe I wasn't making money with. And fair enough, if you want to open those hands to create image, then that's not a bad thing. But in games where you don't really need to create that much image because the players don't give a fuck and they'll just play the same hand irrespective of your image, then there's less value in creating that image, in my opinion. And basically, what I always have been and what I always probably will be is an old school nit, and is my goal, intention, sorry to go all full on the ground him, to put in a really long grind this month. And the best way for me to do that is to play a style of poker which I'm comfortable with, and just grind it out. Just grind it out. Is my game going to develop? No. Is my net worth going to increase? Yes. And I'll take that for now. If games ever get so tough where I need to do something different, then it's because I've moved up in stakes, or because poker truly is dead. And poker truly isn't dead on these clubs, as you can see. So from that early position, middle position, and being insanely nitty, then playing a decent number of hands from cut-offs and buttons where I'm not going to be inconvenienced by being out of position too often. Obviously, in the button, we're never inconvenienced by position, and from the cut-off, we are much less likely to be inconvenienced by being out of position to multiple opponents. Ooh, your mum's come back. Left this table and joined this table. We're happy to see that. Or were they always there? I don't fucking know. Maybe they were always there. In the Donkerman, we started with 15,000 chips and we got a very early double up. It was quite a crazy hand, really. There have been multiple limpers. Someone round here, it was a different table to this one. Someone round here made it like 6.5 blinds to go. Someone called. I got a bit confused. Ended up raising to 2,500, which is 50 big blinds, and I thought, fuck, that's too big. And then, thankfully, someone who'd limped pocket nines decided to put the rest of the chips in. I had the aces, of course, and we got the full cheap early double up, which is nice. It's a rebuy, which we won't be doing now, I wouldn't have thought. At the end of level 7, we get to take an add-on for double starting chips. So we're going to just hang around, not do much with our stack, get the extra 30,000, and then still be really deep stacked, hopefully, after the rebuy stage has ended, and hopefully try and make a run at this thing. Right, this dude keeps like raising, leaving himself a round number, so I'm interested to see if if he does that all the time, and if he doesn't, then which hands he doesn't do it with. I suspect he's got different raise sizings, but always just rounds down for like different hand strengths, but we'll see. I will try and see. I mean, maybe he does that when he's planning on folding to 3 bets, and when he's not planning on folding to 3 bets, maybe he just does something different. If you are watching this video, this video is probably going to go out around 4 or 5 p.m. today on Thursday. I do believe, if you're a fan of watching other shit poker players, not just myself, I do believe that my very good e-friend Gutenberg, the Sky poker streamer, is going to be in action tonight. Well, the rumours are, he said last night when I was chatting to him that he's toying with the idea of a Thursday stream, so around 6:30 p.m. check out Twitch. Search for Duesenberg123. The chat is always on fire. He's got absolutely tremendous community that turn up and watch him loyally. Fuck knows why, because he's fucking terrible. But yeah, he's got a lovely community. It's a real good fun stream. Normally lasts 5 to 6 hours. He engages well with his customers. He's much better at engaging with customers than he is at booking poker anyway. And yeah, I'd highly recommend going along and giving him a follow. Even if he's not on tonight, go along and give him a follow anyway, because then you catch up with him on the other days that he streams. He always streams on a Monday, and then occasionally he'll regale us with a midweek session. You see, we're going with the huge ISOs when we are isolating to try and ensure a position, and to also exploit players' weak limping ranges. I'd much rather take that down pre with a 6x raise and make it 4x, get 3 callers, and then be basically at the mercy of the poker gods mob. Because once you end up going multi-way pots, you just need to have a hand most of the time. It's very hard to win multi-way pots when you don't have a strong hand. Check calling twice with his queen 9 and then deciding on the river. Makes a big turn bet, which doesn't thrill me. We are ahead, but we've got some cards to dodge, and we didn't dodge, and we didn't improve, so that one's gone tits up. We've got this one over here. I hear Ace King. Quite an apt name given what's just happened on this table. This dude makes it $2.40 now. On the button, I think we'd peel here, but out of position, we're just going to let the 10-9 suited go. Just be a little bit sad because I do like 10-9 suited. Don't like it for the 4x from the small blind. This guy's bringing the whole box of tricks out. He's getting the straddle going too. I actually watched some videos on 1.5x speed on YouTube recently, and I found I was able to absorb the content without it really spoiling my enjoyment of it at double time, which is really good when you're watching like some poker training videos that exist on YouTube. So yeah, I watched on my own stuff on double time just to make sure that I wasn't even more incomprehensible as usual, and it seemed okay. But then again, I suppose if anyone's going to understand me best, it's going to be me. That's disappointing with the 10 jack. We'd like to have seen a flop there, but the straddle, he invoked his option to raise after straddling and fucked us right over. This guy's been active. If he 3-bets, we're not going to be folding. Of course, with ace king, we would just decide whether we'd be jamming or calling. I don't think we can fold ace king to this dude just yet. Probably one of the best hands. We're going to have some pairs as well that we can call with, like 7s, 8s, 9s, that type of thing. So we're not exactly right at the top of our range, but I think we're too high up in our range to consider folding. Bets pretty quickly here. I just don't think we need to be calling in these spots. It's a little bit annoying. He could be bluffing, but I don't think it's a mandatory call by any stretch. This guy's going to be... Oh, it's the same guy. He's going to be a handful. He is going to be a handful. But I suspect he's probably not very good. So I'm not too worried about it right now. He's at all tables. He's obviously a regular. He's over here too. He's obviously a regular. In my opinion, you don't need to play as aggressively as he is to beat these games well. And given what happened in last time with the ace king, we're going to check back here and we're going to raise a lot of turns versus his probes. Maybe not the 8 of clubs. Maybe we're just going to call with the 8 with the clubs on board now. But we're not going to be folding the river. He checks. I'm going to bet small and see if we can induce him to do something quite silly. I'm not folding to a raise here. He piles another 3-bet into us here, to which I'm not going to fold, because I think he's just way out of line. He's going to put us in the cage a lot. Well, I thought he was going to put us in the cage quite a lot there. It's going to be difficult on the river when he bombs. Not sure what I'm going to do. It depends on his sizing, I guess. He doesn't bomb, which is nice. We just get to realise our equity, show our hand down, show a winner. Too good a price here to fold the king 10. Sadly, we don't get there, which is a shame. He bets really small, which really tempts me to do something silly, but we're not going to. Just as well, really. It's very unlikely we'd make a 46/3 fold top pair. It's not what we're here to do. These blinds are rocketing up. With the mid-raise, given we've got captain aggro in the big blind. I guess we get a flop here that we're going to have to go with. No need to raise him. You know, we don't mind the club coming. We don't mind if one comes. We don't mind if one doesn't. We'd rather one came, of course. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Because that now means that we are in territory that I didn't want to be in, really, with our stack. Do we just punt this all in? Alright, our guy's going nuts again. Gonna make a weird sizing and not fall to him, of course. Tempted to punt here. Either get a fat stack again or reload. Take one more bang. I think we're only... What level are we on? On level 5. So we're not far off being able to, like, have a 30k stack again. Kind of try to buy a stack a little bit, I guess, is what we're doing here. I mean, we're not just going to punt random stuff, because even in like 15 minutes time we're going to be able to add on for 30,000 anyway, so... But I'd like to maybe, if we take one punt maybe, then if we rebuy and then have to add on, we'll be in for 45, which would be a bit of a cunt. Didn't really plan on being in for 45, but that's what we are, it's what we are. As suspected, this fellow isn't very good. Oops, timed out over here. Oh no, we didn't. Did we? Yes, we did. But we're not folding, of course, with our open ender. I'd like to have more money, but we can't fold for one bet. Now we can fold. Now it's getting ace-3 in for a few big blinds. There's no justice, is there? There's no justice for the kid up here. As expected, we got 3-bet, but not by the person we were expecting to get 3-bet by. Get him! Get him! Come on, the sixes. Hold. Yay! Beautiful. This guy is a punting. He is punting. So, I mean, this would normally be an open, but against this guy, the big blind, who's just fucking up his tits, we're going to just knit it the fuck up. Going to just limp into him here because I can't be asked dealing with a 3-bet. You can certainly try and like isolate us. Well, not isolate us because he's already got us isolated. But you can certainly try and punish our limp with significantly worse hands. We have a gut shot and we have a nut flush draw. I think it's fine to punt this against him here. Yeah, we're just going to have to knit up all our tables because this guy's clearly, at the minute of getting ace-18 again here, is clearly just punting his tits off right now. So we're going to just treat him like a fish. We're just going to knit it the fuck right up, just let him do his thing. And just wait and expect him to make some pretty huge mistakes. Very obvious to me right now the guy's lost his mind. We're just going to put this in on the turn. Don't expect to be good all the time. It's not super thin by any stretch, but you know we can certainly get called and be behind a lot of the time, as we are on this occasion. And we are drawing dead. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. Come on, don't come and give us something nice. I mean, at the start I was thinking that if we could just like get to the add-on with 12k, then we'll have 42k. So I'm kind of on target for that. But obviously have to get an early double up to find ourselves back down at 12,000 chips is disappointing. How long? We're on level 6 now with 7 minutes to go. Let's try and find a punt in the next 7 minutes. Or just be really aggressive and either pick up some extra chips. Obviously we can't do it with that. But yeah, we're going to be looking, hopefully we're probably going to get what, like another 5 or 6 hands. Hopefully we'll find something to jam with and either get called or not, and then either double up or reload. Try to keep my eye on this guy at all tables. See if he's find signs of him settling down or continuing his rampage. He might have got it out of his system, whatever it was that was coursing through his veins. I'm using this for the month, by the way, to track. I'm only going to play, I'm not going to play No Limit Hold'em in any club that isn't in dollars. Then we can like pull back out of here and click that. We'll come back to it in just a moment. See, for the month we are up $23. Ignore that 520 down. That includes some No Limit Hold'em playing the quad miners thing. As you can see, I haven't won $30,000 since I've started playing these games, which I had, but I haven't. So that's part of that for this month. You can see volume's not been too bad so far. 3 days in, and we've already, we know we're going to be at over 2k hands by the time we finish today. And I haven't played as much as I would have liked, especially on the first day of the month because of the ongoing work in the house. But that's, the decorator's finished now, which is good. We've got no flooring at the whole bottom floor of the house. We are in a flooring free zone, so that needs doing. And the wife's got to paint the skirting boards in the front room. But nothing that should really inconvenience me too much now from my grind. Like when the decorator was here, I was really inconvenienced. But I'm not expecting to be too inconvenienced going forward now. I'd like to think that we could get this to somewhere near 30k hands for the month. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm also going to be playing on some early hours in the morning sessions on PokerBro, so I'm going to get 30,000 hands for the month easily, but whether I manage to record them all in here is unlikely, because I mean, if we even get this to even 20 odd thousand hands, and then I put similar volume in my early hours grind on Poker Bros on the iPad. Then yeah, volume's not going to be an issue this month. Just maybe recording it all for you guys to keep track of is. So we're going to the streets with our friend over here. Three shouldn't really change anything. And he fires twice and gives up. So maybe we need to be wary about calling third barrels from this fella. Because second time now he's fired twice and not fired the final shell. Do we punt the A6 off here? Fuck it, I think we do. How long to go? We've only got 3 minutes to punt, so yes, we are definitely going to punt it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's the one I was looking for. I'm going to do what a third call. Happy just taking this dude on. We're fucked to a 6. Or a club. Oh no, it left us with that. No, that is a nightmare. That is not good news. We really don't want to double up now. We actually want to get knocked the fuck out now. We do not want to double up here. We want someone to call and we want someone to win. How long have we got? I've still got 2 minutes to punt it off. Do not double me up. Do not double me up. Oh, 10-4. Oh no, club. Jack. Thank you. Right. Don't time out, Reg, what we're doing here. And this guy's C-bet is out of control. We have second nut flush draw and a gut shot. And now we can't fold against this fella. If he has this beat, then good for him. I was hoping again there to induce a raise, didn't do it. So we just got our busting in time here, so we're going to be in 30 odd seconds, we're going to be taking the add-on. So we're in this tournament of 45 Aussie dollars now. Hopefully many of my opponents won't take the double add-on, so we can like kind of rocket ourselves up, because we're currently 187 to 218, which isn't good. So hopefully with a double rebuy, lots of people won't double. I mean, although let's face it, they almost certainly will. Wow. Somehow we managed to chop that top. Oh, where's me fucking add-on? Where is my add-on, sir? You know what, we're going to punt again. We're going to punt again here. And then maybe we'll be in for 60. But have a 45k stack. Or maybe we'll get there. Oh, fuck me, we're not going to get there. Right, come on. Can I double rebuy and add on? That is the question. So now we're in for 60. That wasn't the plan. Where the fuck's the add-on though? I don't understand. Ah, right, level 7 hasn't finished yet. Right, now I understand. Right. So, $15 MTT. In for 60. And at the minute we are almost, well, close to last place. I don't know, can you like double rebuy from here? Can you like go to the lobby and like buy even more chips? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's an option to do it. We're going to need a big chunk of that price pool up top. Who'd have thought after doubling up on like the 5th hand, I'd have ended up double rebuying? I didn't think that was going to happen. We're up at the cash tables, and at the moment it's looking like, well, we're not even covering our document buy-ins. Like 21, 20, 40 odd, but we're down at this one. Oh fuck me, we're nowhere near fucking covering our fucking buy-ins. Nowhere near. Come on Reggie, pull your finger out. Don't believe this guy. Then we have some backdoor equity. It's a good board for our range. Probably better for our range than his, you would imagine, from the blinds rather than from his like cut off flattening situation. However, he does disappoint us and call, and we get pretty useless turn card. This is exactly the sort of thing I said I wasn't going to do. But this guy's dragged me into it. He's dragged me into it. It's exactly the thing that I'm not intending to do this month. Get involved in pissing contests with aggressive players. I mean, I suspect he's looking there, but we have king high, so why do we give a fuck? Yeah, don't do that, Reg. is this guy doing? I mean, I'm guessing it's a chop. Okay, he was just arsing around. One of the first times we go with the channel open and we get all the action from everybody. I'm going to go with the size here that encourages him to come over the top, which he of course has done. I can't handle losing that twice. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to call there, what a cunt I am. So we win the first one. We lose the second one. I couldn't have handled losing that twice to that prick. But look, he's just fucking, look how he's playing, man. I butchered this hand over here because I made a mistake. I can't remember what the fucking mistake was now, but I made one. Did he say that was easy? Or is that one of like the stock? Is that one of the stock things? No, he just actually said that was easy. So he goes with a 3-bet, 5-bet jam with the 10-9 suited. I don't want a pint of whatever it is he's on. I don't want one. Do not want one. Happy drinking my little bit of Kool-Aid and chilling. Or Vimto. So I think we'll take the video to the hour and then we'll leave it, and then if we get to the final table of this tournament, which, let's be honest, not looking likely, I'll maybe do a special recording of that and bring it out after this video. If you see a video coming out the day after this, then you can be sure it's a final table video. Why would you take time a break to come with that 1 minute? That you come back for 1 minute, then you have to break again. But the add-on, why don't you just like play the minute out, do the add-on on the break, and then get back to it? Looks like our friend is leaving, which is just fine by me at this table. It's quite enjoying having position on him at these two tables, but hopefully he leaves them all. Of course, that same we'll be going for a limp raise with the aces here. Because there was no way he was checking. Well played, sir. Thank you very much. That's just paid for my tournament buying just about. We're not even going to try and isolate here because we know what he's going to do. But I wouldn't mind trying to see a flop. Oh, he's back. He's back. Glad he checked there, because that could have got dicey if he started making lots of bets. Could really do without him having position on me at this table this deep. Could really live without that. All we could do is just really, really, really knit it the fuck up. No, I was tempted. I was tempted to just pile it and go for one last punt. I'm going to try and go for a check raise still. So reduce. Yep, looks like he's losing his mind again a little bit with the huge open. Not the card that we wanted on the river at this table. But never mind. Isolate there with the Queen 8. We had more chips we would have. Looks like we're not going to be making much ground in this tournament with our add-on. No, we are still very much in on 126 now, 269. Maybe we were that all along. Maybe I've been misreading it. Maybe we've just been misreading what's going on. But we'll have a look at the prize pool in a moment. do we check here? Do we bet small? Or do we bet large? Don't like calling pot-sized bets, but we're multi-way, and if we do hit gin, we're likely to get paid. We do indeed hit gin. So that's the first part of the plan accomplished. Nice. Very nice. And that's why we called the $2.40, because we got the rest when we made gin. That is a thing of beauty. So now, even though we are in a donkament for 60, I think we're in profit now for the session. How can we fold the suited ace to this guy when we're on the button? Clubs would have been nice there, wouldn't they? How nice would clubs have been? So we are 124th of 281. Just nice prize up top. And we need to finish in the top 35 to basically make $4. Oh, where this guy could easily squeeze here and make my life a misery. But suited ace 10 against two purple tags is just too tempting. It's just too tempting for me. As you can see, the fish just keep coming. Very little regular activity. Can't imagine a 39-12 as a folding range against this sizing, but looks like maybe he does. He does. Something's flashing at me. What's flashing at me? Alright, somebody wants to play a money game. No thank you. Let's get some players tagged while we're at it. Oh, we've got nothing else to do. Wouldn't be the toughest looking tournament table I've ever played at. How do these blinds go up? Not too bad now. I mean, the increments at the start were pretty harsh. Well, not that harsh, but they seem to be going up quickly, but it seems to slow down a little bit in terms of like percentage of stack increases. So maybe we've got time to be a little bit more patient now. Sat with 40 bigs, 40 odd bigs. Again, Jack 7 suited against two guys with ridiculous VPIPs. We're going to be taking a look. This guy needs to be downgraded to a blue from a pink. His VPIPs dropped below 50. This guy really should have a blue tag, so he's getting one. I'm going to take a little shot here with our turned equity. Don't expect to get raised very often. They get peeled a decent amount, I would imagine, but we had equity. Just give up now, though. Just give up now. Glad the diamond didn't come. And there we go, we've done an hour. Look out for another video tomorrow. If there is one, it means we've final tabled this thing. If there isn't one, then it'll be Monday when the next video comes, and then hopefully we'll get back to putting videos out at a decent frequency, because as I said, I do intend to grind quite a lot. It's a shame that we can't show the late night grind on Poker Bros, but they don't like people even screenshotting their stuff, never mind making content and videos. I had to delete all my Poker Bros videos. I got an email asking me to stop doing videos and what have you, so just to be on the safe side, I deleted all my Poker Bros videos, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's it. We're going to call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. There's been plenty of action. A little bit of tournament action, which is very rare on my channel. So yeah, if you're still here, hit the thumbs up if you haven't done it already. And hopefully there'll be another video tomorrow. If not, definitely Monday. Take care everybody. Have a great weekend, and bye-bye for now.